But I gotta ask you, recently I seen the clip you were doing a live stream where it seems like you've had kind of a fallout with one of my favorites, Anthony Cumia. Can you comment more on that, or is it just a minor blip?
Messed up. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry. Where do you live again? Ireland or something?
Belfast, Ireland, home of sushi.
No, I don't think I had a fallout with Cumia. I'm fine with him. Like, I don't know.
Do you think you'll end up back on his show soon? Because he seems to be the show. I'm a huge Anthony Cumia fan, but recently it seems like a lot of his conversations have gone really political, even by his standards, and it's sort of like they're trying really hard to stir up controversy. And again, I love the guy. I'm a huge fan, but sometimes it's a bit like might want to ease off on the end.
Yeah, my only thing is just like I don't mind busting balls at all. Who gives a fuck? You say whatever, but like when you constantly bring up my name and bring up the same shit over and over, it gets old. And then I have like him and Kevin both trolling me. It's just like, all right, dude, I don't need 2 6-year-olds trolling me. It's not funny. I don't give a fuck. It's old. It's a hack. It's almost hack at this point. So I don't hate him. I'm just like, all right, until you like come up with some new material, then I'm just gonna not be around.
Yeah, but hopefully, but now all that stuff's sort of in the past. All that shit. So I think that once, I think it would be good to get you back in studio again. You know, a proper where men can be men and.
Well, I'm going to New York in August to see Rage Against the Machine and do some spots because I haven't been there in a long time. So maybe I'll go in studio. Maybe I'll hit them up. We'll see.
Rage Against the Machine, of course, very righteous band, always doing the right thing, and they care so much about their fans that they sold tickets for nearly $100.
I've seen them 4 times, and every concert's been awesome. So I'm going to spend the money. Plus, Run the Jewels is open. I'm all in. Madison Square Garden, count me in.
Okay, actually, is pretty good. I hope they speak out against gun control and right-wing politics, though, because if they don't, no chance I would go.
I don't know what I respect Zach De La Rocca a lot because he just doesn't do interviews and doesn't talk. Where Tom Morello cannot stop doing interviews and talking, and he's a brilliant guitar player, but it's just like, dude, you don't have to do everything. You could just remain a mystery at sometimes. It's kind of cool if you go away for a little bit. It's okay not to be doing everything.
Yeah. Did you are you a Bruce Springsteen fan?
I respect him. I mean, I've never was like a fan, but I went to one of his concerts once with a friend, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. When everyone in the arena is singing some weird obscure B-side, I go, okay, this guy's like a cult leader.
No, it's just he did an album back in, I think it was 2014 or 13 called High Hopes, which
with Tom Morello.
Yeah.
High Hopes. Yeah.
Shocked. And I think that was Tom Morello getting revenge for like some sort of childhood trauma.
Well, there's a video online if you're ever bored of them playing it at some weird festival. It's kind of fun. I was into it. You didn't like it?
If I want to see fun, I'll watch The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
Fair enough.
But just as we're wrapping up, you mentioned his name there earlier. Lovely Kevin Brennan, Stone Cold Kevin Brennan. I
like how you ease into it like foreplay. You ask, a couple softballs, then you move into the Schumer, the Cumia, and now to the main part.
So I spoke about
the clip. Yeah. The clip that's going on YouTube.
Yeah.
The clip.
Yeah, the dick and now the arsehole. But I got to talk about with Brennan. I just did an interview with Bob Levy yesterday, and we spoke about the fact
Bob Levy did a podcast. What? How did you get him?
Well, let's just say I know Opie. But we were talking about the fact that when you and Kevin did Misery Loves Company, that run was in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions, that was the funniest fucking podcast going for a long, long time. And then, of course,
and on Zoom, which was very hard to do with Kevin.
That's the thing that made it even more fucked up, and you made it work. Of course, she's had that on her confrontation / conversation on the Anthony Cumia show. What's the state of the feud with Kevin Brennan? Is it coming to an end? Are you just getting along, or is it still very edgy?
I haven't spoken to him since I left the podcast. We haven't spoken, so I don't know. I think he was just running out of content, so he tried to make me into the next thing, the next Lenny and the next Brian. So it's sad because I thought Kevin was hilarious, and it's sad that it never had to be that way. I think I'm a better ally than a fucking enemy, and I'm not mad. I don't care. I don't. I know he trolls a lot, but I have him blocked just because I don't care. I just don't.
I do hope that you two end up making up and doing that show again, because now that In Hot Water's gone, there's so few.
That's on Kevin though. That's all on Kevin. Like he's in control of all that. So I mean, I was just like, we got an argument, big deal, and he decided like, okay, he's no longer in my life. I was like, okay, cool, bye.
But would you be willing to, as they say in the streets, acquiesce?
He just got to quit fucking being a dick. Like just because he's just, I mean, like to me, because I think I helped make that guy a shitload of money. I've talked about it on my podcast with Sound Exchange. He had way more Patreons when I was on the show. It's just like, you can't fuck people that help you out. Go out of their way to help you out. You can't fuck them over. And I helped him out a lot.
Yeah, because it's a thing. Like it got to the point where he actually asked me to come on the show back in February, I think, but I couldn't do it because my fucking electricity went out, and I was furious. So I was the enemy for about a 48-hour period. But I really do hope that you two get back on, because there are no good podcasts anymore. Joe Rogan's boring as fuck. Adam Carolla's show, he keeps telling the same 7 stories. That's about it. So
don't you watch the Tonight Show though?
That is so funny. He did this joke the other day. Are you ready?
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, he says Donald Trump is back on the scene, and his hair is at the back of his head. Like that, you can't top that, because it's funny because Trump does have it. He does have weird hair when you think about it. Have you ever noticed?
Yeah, it's kind of different. That's pretty good. I didn't really. That's probably his closer. That's a good joke.
Yeah, and he didn't say anything about his tan. Trump has a weird, overly done tan. It'd be hilarious to do jokes about that on the next episode of the Tonight Show, which I'll probably watch. I mean, I'm probably going to blink tonight too. Seriously, they should put me on the writing staff. But listen, Chad, just as
like Stuttering John, he was on the writing staff of Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
He more like the lefting staff.
There it is. There it is.
Oh God, I wish I didn't have AIDS. But seriously though, Chad, just as we're wrapping up, what plugs do you have for the slimy weasels that listen to this shark sandwich?
DaneCook.com. No, I have my Patreon.com/sitdown Zumock, and follow me on my YouTube channel, Sit Down Zumock. Follow me, please. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for being you. And as I always say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. How about a big wave for all the boys and girls at home?